How's it going, everyone? Sorry for the delay in getting this video out. I was watching my Chicago Bears lose to the Packers. Again, it has become my least favorite annual tradition. As I mentioned in my last video, I want to start talking about ways that you can become a more effective and professional musician. Today, I'm going to talk about 5 things that you can do to be more productive with your time. Number 1, learn a new instrument. Me personally, I've been shedding piano, drums, and guitar. So I'm really enjoying this process. Learning harmony on the keyboard in particular has totally changed the way that I improvise on the bass. I'm starting to see shapes, resolutions, and note choices much more clearly than I ever had before. So if you have another instrument in your practice studio, take the time now and really dig into it. It can only help your playing on your primary instrument. And if you don't have any instruments, take a look on Craigslist or the Facebook Marketplace. My drum set, with the cymbals and the hardware, was a total of $350, and my keyboard was about $550 on Sweetwater. Ask some of your friends that play these other instruments if they can help you look. They might be able to find a deal or give you some insight that you might not know about. Alright, advice for productivity number 2, Transcribe. This particular book is just my Ray Brown transcriptions that I've done. As many of you have seen on my website, I like to do full albums. So at least 35 to sometimes 55 minutes of bass playing. The lines, the solos, I try and do the chords the best that I can. And then to memorize them. Once you start really memorizing these transcriptions of some of your favorite players, the masters that you like to listen to, it really starts to sink into your playing. You start doing at least 20 minutes of transcribing a day. You don't have to do the full albums like me. You won't even recognize yourself the way you play after a few months of doing this. I highly recommend it. Number 3 is read. These 2 books in particular have been great for my development when I'm not gigging. The jazz bass book, Technique and Tradition, has taught me more about the masters than I've learned from pretty much any other resource. If you really want to dig into jazz, you've got Gary Giddens and Scott DeVoe's book about jazz. Reading is something I really wish I would have dug into more when I was younger. But now that I've got the time, I'm really enjoying all that I've been learning. The amount of books that you can find on Amazon for sometimes $3 to $10 is worth every penny. I also recommend going beyond books about music. One of my favorite books of all time that has to do with business in particular is Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People. This book taught me more about talking to club owners, talking to other musicians, getting what I want in a non-manipulative way more than any book I've read ever. Number 4, utilize the resources of the internet. YouTube, Spotify, AllMusic, Wikipedia. Go down these rabbit holes and see what you can learn about some of your favorite artists. Many bass players know that Ron Carter has famously appeared on over 2,300 records. As I look at his Wikipedia page for his discography, I start to look at all the things that I might want to transcribe, check out some of his lesser-known albums, find out who's playing on some of these records, and sometimes find out a little bit more information about the players that appeared on them. Last but not least, number 5, explore more styles on your main instrument. I've got some of these books over the year about electric bass playing that I haven't really dug into that much. Now is the perfect time to explore more forms and styles of bass playing. Similarly to playing another instrument, getting a new point of view can only help you and serve you when it comes to doing the best on your instrument. So there you have it, guys. Those are 5 ways that you can be more productive during this extended time of not working that much. I hope you found this video useful. I look forward to speaking to you again all very soon.